Ja, zwaar. Louis, Varpasa Maslima. Dar.
Demana. Toy. Moves. Moyebi. Pinwalk.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nana, and today we're back with another part of the Sims 4 Magic. So I tried something new in the beginning of this video. As you probably have seen, I decided that I was going to perhaps experiment a little bit with some different editing styles and ways to make it more interesting and to make it a little more different. And I didn't fully come up with this myself. I saw Urban Sims do it in one of her videos, and a couple days ago I had like some severe insomnia and I had like the biggest storyline in my head, and I was like, if I could just animate this all, I would not have to explain this. That's how that idea came to life. Now I don't actually know if it's anything that you guys are interested in, if you guys like it, whatever you feel about that, but I'm gonna try it for this video, so definitely let me know what you guys think about that if you do watch this video, and perhaps we shall attempt it another time. So as you see, Marlee has woken up from a very strange dream. This was indeed all but a dream. It may have seemed so realistic, but it was nothing but some memories from her past, and it's leaving her really confused. So the last couple of days, almost weeks, she's been just feeling really weird. She has multiple dreams a night, and it's usually really vague, and she cannot really make up any noises, any sounds, any people, anything really. She can't make up anything. It's just so vague and weird. It's just weird. That's the whole vibe coming from those dreams. Weird. And she doesn't understand it completely. She often forgets a lot of dreams, so by the time she wakes up, she's really already out of it, so there's not much to really reflect on. But this one was weird and just way different than all the other ones. She woke up at 4, which I don't know if you guys know, but I think 3 a.m., 4 a.m. is like a witch hour. That's what they call them, or ghost hour, where supposedly supernatural is more alive, I guess, or there's a bigger chance of supernatural. Woke up around that hour, and she was like, it's a bit weird. And after a few minutes, it was just like all these images came back right into her mind, almost like she was still asleep, but this time she was awake, and she saw a glimpse of her mother, and she hasn't seen her mother in so incredibly long. Obviously it's been, well, I would say she's roughly 20 now, 20-ish, and her mom disappeared when she was like 3, I think, 2 or 3, which is obviously a very long time, you know, to be without your mom. So I can imagine that she doesn't have much memories left of her mother. Add one memory of a lullaby that her mom used to sing for her, but she's truly not really even convinced that is her mother. It could very well just be grandma doing that, because grandma raised her for a long time as well. So it's really not clear who exactly is in what memory. But this was definitely a memory about her mother, and she knows exactly. It was just a strange woman, and the feeling that she got from it was like, this is my mother. And it's just so weird how that works, because she doesn't remember her mother, but then she remembers the feeling of how she felt being around her mother when she was younger, even though she doesn't remember any of it. Hopefully that makes sense. Maybe it's a little bit too complicated. Maybe I'm just like diving way too much into like the story right now, but I was like, damn, I really want to play around with this kind of, you know, story, and I really want to go into depth about things I've never done and like really make it like a supernatural let's play, because I never have that. I play such boring things, I honestly do. Thinking about it, she surely isn't sure what to do with herself. Part of her thinks, maybe I should tell my grandma, maybe I should ask my grandmother what these dreams mean, or about these memories, to see if they're real or not, because for all that I know, I could just be seeing more weird things. There's no point in even addressing them if they're just things that she made up. So I will let you guys you guys are gonna let me know down below, or do it like right now, or do it like in a couple minutes, One, don't forget to let me know what's good about your day. And second of all, let me know if you think like Marlee should do something with her dreams or not. And also B, what do you think these dreams mean? What do you think it means when she what do you think it means when she has these type of dreams? Do you think it means anything? Do you think it's a clue? Just let me know what you guys think about this, and I will definitely work with that. Instead of Marlee, who was up really early, her brother Darwin, who I think I called Devon in my last video, like great storyline, he's been feeling really bored. He's bored out of his brains. He's been sitting behind the computer. He even bought a laptop. That's how bored he was, just so he could like watch some videos on his laptop. But he's really ready to just go back home to his life. He had a nice apartment for himself, and he had an extra room for his sister, who obviously wasn't really capable of holding a job. So they lived together before they came back to live with grandma. So their house is, there's a house for them to come back to, but for now it's kind of empty. I mean, obviously it has their belongings, but it's empty because there's nobody living in there. That's what I mean. And there's obviously no pets starving. Don't you guys worry, the pet police. There's no animals being harmed. Grandma, I loaded up the game and grandma was looking like this. I'm like, okay, grandma, I don't know what you did. But as per usual, like every morning, she is gonna go and practice her magic. Now, Marlee has been reading a lot of books as well. Grandma has like a big collection of books. Let me actually open them, about a lot of things that she's really interested in. She has some familiar tricks and well, what else is in there? Brooms, wands. Well, this one is interesting. Which bewitched which witch? Which witch did switch my witch? A bewitching switch does make my eye twitch. I wonder who came up with that. Professor Toot. Okay, sounds nice. But I'm actually gonna have her. You know what? I think she'll be she'll be really interested in the books of familiars. Now, that is something she hasn't really heard anything about. Surprisingly hesitant of them going back into the magical world. There's really not any potential for her to stop her or stop them if they really wanted to, but she's really set on, them not going for a while until, things are cleared up and figured out. And even though we're not really sure what that means, grandma has her plan for them, and grandma is really protective of them, and she really there's some things going on, and some things that she is not ready to talk about or ever. I wonder if she's ever gonna talk about them. I feel like she has to. There's just some things that she's not ready to talk about, but in the meantime, we're just gonna entertain ourselves and learn a bit about magic, duel with grandma, just the usual thing. And every day we're just doing one friendly duel just to see if we're improving, which we're not really improving. We're, as expected, it's going very slow, but after all, we are a slow learner, and we have a couple of curses behind our butt, so it's not going very quick. It's definitely not going very quick. Devon has come to the bar, and he's actually texting some of his old friends back who are kind of wondering where he is, and it's kind of hard to explain that. Okay, well, that's it. That's something else. He's trying to explain that he's just visiting his grandmother and everything's okay, but he's definitely missing his social life. Now, something you may not know about Devon is that he actually has a pretty big social life, which I don't know about you guys, but I really feel like he's just the type to really party and socialize a lot, and that's what he's been doing back home, so he's obviously gonna do the same here. So apparently everything is free. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, so we're gonna have him get himself a bowl of chips. We didn't really eat any breakfast. I guess we were just way too much in a hurry to actually leave the house. Like, I can understand though, like, this guy goes to party every night and he has a lot of fun with his friends, goes bowling, this guy does a lot of things, and then all of a sudden he's stuck with his like old grandmother who's delusional and his sister. And all there is to do is watch TV, go on the laptop, or talk about magic with your grandmother, or make some plans, or do some planting. There's absolutely nothing for him to do. There's just absolutely nothing. He just doesn't, oh, an itch in my ear. He doesn't care for this lifestyle. And you know what? I know it's only almost 2 p.m. on a Good Friday, but he is indeed gonna order himself his favorite drink. And he can hold his liquor pretty well. He's not the type to easily get drunk. He's been partying all from an early age. It's just, the only thing is that there isn't really anybody here at this time. And are the drinks free as well? Because that'll be interesting to see. If there is one other person, and it is Simeon Silversweater, the dude that talks to her sister. I'm not really interested in talking to him, but I am sitting directly across him, and I am keeping my eye on him, which is a little awkward considering there's not a lot of people in this bar. And I'm really hoping there will be more people in this bar, but it doesn't look like there will be, which is just super awkward. And check, do we know? Oh, that's interesting. So he's actually coming up to Mr. Simeon and having some sort of small talk. I mean, I guess since we are eyeing each other, it's a little weird. Don't point your finger at me, boy, because I know what you can do with that finger. Before you know it, just blow my beautiful gray locks off. Oh, okay, so he's actually, oh, wow, okay, I wonder if there was like some sort of dominance thing, like, I know what you're up to, I see you there. This girl is probably thinking like, what is this guy doing here? It's 3, but then again, why is she mixing drinks at flipping 3 p.m.? I mean, am I right? Ooh, so a girl showed up. Oh, okay, so I don't know if this is my type, but you know what? I am definitely not, like, shy of, like, one-night stands either. You know, like, I am not shy of anything. So, I mean, even if we don't really like her, this could be the most exciting thing to do in this town. Just hooking up with a bunch of girls and having the best time of my life. And so far, surprisingly, he hasn't got anyone pregnant or anyone jealous or mad at him for, you know, dating like a bunch of chicks. But would you call this a player? I don't know if he's a player. He's just, what happened to your piercings, bro? I love and hate it at the same time when The Sims just, you know, you load up your game and The Sims is just like, oh yeah, I just removed your CC even though you have them in your folder and you didn't touch them. Oh, he comes back. That's great. I really don't care about you. You better just leave, bro, before I just, you know, stick your wand up your butt. Too serious with Grace. She's a young adult. We're definitely in the same age range. I wonder, I don't know if she's single, but you know what, I've never really backed down from anything. Like, I've never had a chick that I just couldn't conquer, and I love that. And I'm not saying like she's non-committal. So that means that she is probably down to do the dirty, because she's not up for commitment. But she didn't say she's not up for, you know, outside. But you know what? We're just such a smooth talker. Like, we got this in the bag. Alright, so our boy here is trying to get this woman to dance with him. But you know what? She's a hard cookie to crumble. That doesn't sound right. She's a tough one. She is tough. She does not want to give her heart up that easily. And you know what? We don't need that. But oh my god, Grace looks, yeah, she's so cute. Oh, actually feeling embarrassed. Oh wow, I wonder if she said something that just made her really embarrassed. Oh, there's the elder that just, you know, decided to, you know, push us away. Be the type of person that really needs some warming up. She's not into us whatsoever. Oh wow, oh girl, you don't like me, huh? Oh, but I'm gonna make you love me. That doesn't sound right. Oh my god, he's, like I said, he's never had a girl really reject him. The fact that this girl is trying to reject him only makes him want her more, and he really wants more. He's like, I need a drink for this. Like, maybe if I get a drink, you know, I'll loosen up even more, and we're just gonna go down. Now, I I really wish there were more people in this bar or in this town in general. But literally nobody comes here. That's why I said it was like elderly city. Just something peaceful, not too much to do. Just like a local bar where everyone can hang out and play some games. And not saying like only the elderly do that, but only older people usually want a more quiet life. Usually the youth is all about fast and speedy, and I'm trying to justify it because I don't want to talk bad about the poor elderly, because they're really not the minority of the world, yet they're being treated like this by EA. Come on, I want some bingo. I want some bingo and knitting, and Grandma and Marlee are still practicing their magic. They find it a lot easier to do when, first of all, Devon is at home, and second of all, it's really just a lot cooler at night than it is during the day. Her grandmother is way better than she is, and there's just no way that she wins. Again, she lost like for like the 4th or 5th time just today, and it really kind of annoys her that she can't win. Obviously her grandmother is way more experienced. It would be kind of weird if she was to just, it would be really weird if she just managed to destroy her grandmother in like one day. But at the same time, I mean, I guess it could mean that she's just really talented, but I don't think that she is that talented, actually. I think she's just normal, which there's nothing wrong with being normal. Hard work can get you many places, and not everyone is talented from the start. Oh, I love it. Oh, girl, don't lose. Come on, girl, don't you lose. You can do this. You can do this. And I'm also really interested about the whole thing with familiars. And there's oh gosh, we lost again. You know, I think at this point, Grandma really. Wait. Curse of the Duelist. Be prepared to get into more duels. It's going to be a lot harder to win, and rewards won't be as good. And then she has the Curse of Uncontrollable Charge. You now draw too much magical energy. All gains are increased. Interesting. Now, like I talked about the familiars, I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do about them. But you know what? I think I'm actually gonna call it a day and get everyone into bed. Surprise, surprise! Grandma has a secret agenda. And now, Grandma has her own reasons for not letting her grandkids go to this world, and she had to wait until Marlee was asleep and Devon, in this case, he wasn't home, to be able to sneak out of the house and teleport into the, I don't actually know what this is called, but it's fine. She notices just how incredibly eager Marlee is to learn, and she understands she was exactly the same as she just learned all about magic, but she has her own reasons for not letting her and wanting her to come over and explore this part of the world, or any world. So instead of actually letting her granddaughter go and visit herself, she's going to just buy some time by giving her some new toys to play with back home until she's ready to either confront whatever's going on or deal with it. But for now, let's just go ahead and buy some things now. I know it's quite ridiculous, but I'm actually gonna buy one of all because I'm truly not really sure what I need, and I want, like I said, I need to buy some time, so I just need to get a bunch of things. Samaria, I like Samaria's hair. Thanks for shopping at Juan. Is it Juan? Juan's wonderful one-stop wand warehouse. Check back tomorrow as daily offerings are always changing. Okay, interesting. So whenever Marlee actually goes herself, she can actually get something new. Now, I'm not really sure if I want to get a broom for Marlene because I feel like, I don't know. I don't think so. But let's see what else they have. I mean, I might just get this just to see how well she does. Broom, bubbles, and beyond. That's nice. I want to get like a bunch of things, like I said, just a few, not too many, just so we have some time on our hands. Hey, it's Moria. And what can we hear? We can buy some potion ingredients. Now, one of the things I know that Marlee is super eager to do or try is potions, but I also have my reasons for this, for not quite wanting to teach her yet. I just like make sure to go back home and make sure. Oh, she already got back home. She needs the bathroom. Oh, grandma's one step ahead of me at all times. Damn. I don't know, maybe not, but I'm actually gonna make sure to end this part here, and we're gonna just make sure that we get back home before anyone notices that we're gone, where we're not supposed to come in the first place. And I'm really happy that nobody saw us, because damn, if someone saw us here, oh girl, you really do not you do not look your best, Granny. That would have been quite disastrous, wouldn't it? Anyway, guys, I am going to end this part here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, that's nice. Hope you guys enjoyed this part. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Drive me crazy.
Hey.
My